Judy. Today is Friday, March 3rd, and it's a B-Day. Attention seniors, if you or a parent has any interest in buying a senior yard sign, the Apparition Graduation Committee is selling them for $50 a piece. To purchase a sign, be sure to go to the Bottle Drive on Saturday, March 4th from 10 to 2 at Moses DeWitt Elementary School and Robbie T's Pizza. Rambunctious will be meeting today during activity period in G12. Anyone interested in graphic design, web design, art, or writing is welcome to come. The semi-formal dance on March 4th has been unfortunately canceled due to lack of interest. So sorry for the inconvenience. Have a great day, JD.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
March 2nd is National World Teen Mental Wellness Day. In 2022, among teens, over 15% had a major depressive episode, with 36.7% reporting persistent feelings of sadness. 4% of teens had a substance use disorder, and near 19% of teens reported seriously considering a suicide attempt. There are many different ways to help your mental health. We talked to Mr. Hartley on some resources JD provides.
Well, we have lots of people a student could talk with. A student could talk with their school counselor. They can talk with me. They can talk with Mrs. Howe, the school psychologist. They can talk to Mr. Jones. And this year we also have a mental health clinic. So if somebody wants to see a person steadily, they can get a referral and hopefully see a person who works for Helio Health within the building. So the Helio Health thing is it's just different this year. There are students who see counselors outside of school, but we are aware that there are often obstacles for that, and so this year we've partnered with Helio, and we have a person who has an office within the building. So if somebody wants to see it's like going to see an outside counselor, but within the footprint of the building. The first things are always like, how's your sleep? How's your physical activity? Those are really, really important. How much time are you spending on your device? Are you drinking? Are you drugging? Are you spending time with people who are lifting you up rather than not lifting you up? Those are like the easy ones. So I think if a person is wondering if they should seek help, I think they should seek help. I don't think it's the kind of thing where you want to wait until your leg's falling off until you go see the doctor. You know, if you're thinking, well, maybe I should talk to somebody, then you probably should go talk to somebody. And maybe you go talk to a person and realize, you know what, I'm good, but it's better to go and see what you think. And then, you know, at the very least, you establish a connection with the person, and then you've got them there for a resource if you decide that now is not the right time.
If you are struggling with talking to someone about your mental health, you can watch the documentary Stutz on Netflix that gives insightful information on why it's important to seek help to improve your wellness.
Stutz.
Hi, Jonah. Okay, entertain me.
I'm just gonna start by acknowledging how odd this endeavor is. A patient making a movie about his therapist. But my life has gotten immeasurably better as a result of working with you. If it worked for me, maybe it will work for other people.
The average shrink will say, don't intrude on the patient's process. They will come up with the answers when they're ready. That's not acceptable.
They just listen. And your friends, who are idiots, give you advice. And you want your friends just to listen, and you want your therapist to give you advice.
You don't have to solve all their problems, but you have to give somebody the feeling that they can change right now. What's wrong, Jonah?
How can I make a movie where I'm talking about people being vulnerable and working on their problems and not be vulnerable myself?
You can't move forward without being vulnerable. Vulnerability connects you to the rest of the world. You're giving out the signal to the world, I need you because I can't do this by myself.
February is Black History Month, and Ramfeed will be highlighting several African American cultural figures. Our next figure is Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman was born into slavery in Maryland in 1822. Upon her escape from slavery to freedom in Philadelphia, she helped save 70 slaves through the Underground Railroad, a series of safe houses belonging to anti-slavery activists. Tubman was a spy for the Union Army during the Civil War and led her own armed expedition in the war, which freed about 700 slaves, contributing to the Union win over the Confederacy. Later in life, she fought for women's suffrage until she became ill and died in 1913. Towards the end of her life, she lived in Auburn, New York, about 40 minutes from Syracuse. If you want to learn more about her and her courage, you can visit her home in Auburn and the Cayuga County Museum of History and Art.